Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, T-Bone, from the LUNSB Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. It's Sunday morning. It's 10:30. It's time for the Supplemental. That's right. Every Sunday morning we get together and we do three things. We talk about your national days of the week. We talk about a community, a charity, or a comedy event that's going on in and around the area that we want to support. And we wrap it up with This Week in History, a trivia style. I am also simulcasting over there on the Book of Faces. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm going to see if I can drag this over here and drag that over there. Here a whack, there a whack, everywhere a paddywhack. Get your dog a bizone. Yeah, Sunday morning, we get together, we have a good time. I tell you about your national days of the week, then I chop that up and I post it on the other socials. And tell you about a community, a comedy, or charity event that we're supporting. And then we do the This Week in History trivia style, which is generally a good time had by all. I do it for the now audience, those people who are tuning in now. And we save it for all posterity's sake so that those in the future can play along later. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started with your national days of the week. Monday, Augusto 18, August the 18th, it's National Fajita Day. Yes. You think Jim Gaffigan when you think fajitas. When you think of Mexican food, you should think of the whitest comedian on the planet. Jim Gaffigan will tell you that all Mexican food is made up of the same ingredients, and a fajita is no different. It's a thing that's got all of the things in it, or not. I got to be honest with you. I don't know. I love Mexican food, but I don't have enough energy to remember what Mexican food is. I just go to Mexican restaurant and point to what I want. I choose a number of the thing that I think I want, and when I get it, even though it's probably not what I wanted, it's always amazing and delicious. I can't tell you the difference between a burrito, a fajita, a tortale, a tormale, a konnichiwa. I can't tell you the difference on any of those. All I can tell you is there's beans and rice and meat and a tortilla-like product of some sort, whether it be flat or rolled. And number 7 at El Rodeo, usually amazing. So think about that on Monday, August 18th, National Fajita Day. Moving on to Tuesday. Wait, I gotta look, and then I gotta come back to you. That's a good one. Tuesday, August 19th, it's National Hot and Spicy Food Day. I like it real hot and spicy. I do. I'm a big fan. When you get older, you're going to realize you and spicy food no longer, you are no longer in a good relationship with hot and spicy. Hot and spicy food, but I still love it, man. I love the burn of a good spice. I keep Korean red chili peppers in my freezer just to flavor everything, because it's hot and spicy and delicious. I love me some kimchi. All Korean spicy food, their Korean fried chicken comes with its own spice. Gogushan. I love spice and sweet and hot, but not too hot. Too hot causes problems. And I am too old to be dealing with problems. What is your favorite spicy food? Whatever it is. Enjoy it on Tuesday, August 19th. National Hot and Spicy Food Day. Moving on. Mother, I see you over there. Hello, my friend. Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Just trying to keep it all down in here. I've got a choice. We're going to go with that one because I'm fat and don't want to die. I will cut that out later. Wednesday, August the 20th. It's National Lemonade Day. Get yourself some lemonade. Yeah, I love lemonade, specifically Crystal Light lemonade. Specifically, Crystal Light lemonade and soju. I love, oh man, I lived in Korea for 18 months. And if you've never heard me say it before, I say it again, and I say it with much admiration. The Koreans are the Irish of the East. Those people could drink, son. And they made this wonderful concoction called soju. It's a rice wine. It's fermented rice. But they did not make Crystal Light lemonade. And you take a little water, you take a little Country Light lemonade. Sorry, Robert confused me there. Crystal Light lemonade. And you mix that with the soju. It's one of my most favorite drinks. It's light and fluffy and intoxicating, and it doesn't take you much to put you night, to put you down. I am amazed that soju actually has a low alcohol by volume content, but it will mess you up. You understand? I don't know why. I was feeling a little Chris Tuckerish right there. Man, it will mess you up. So think about that on Wednesday, August the 20th. National Lemonade Day. Nobody else except the live audience sees this. Or if they look at the National Days of the Week long version that I do, it was also National Bacon Lovers Day. And I'm going to tell you, I don't love bacon. I like bacon, but I don't love it. I don't need bacon on everything, and bacon doesn't make everything taste better. And too much bacon is a thing, especially if you've had your ticker shut down on you because of all of the bacon you have previously enjoyed. Enjoy your bacon in moderation. Do not mass consume bacon, like the big, thick, beefy, just fat, encrusted, just deliciousness. Oh, God, I want some bacon right now. I know you've been there. You are my mother's piping in on TikTok, and he has also had some thunk, dunk, 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 dunk issues. Enjoy your bacon, but don't enjoy it too much. You don't want my scars. You don't want to deal with it, I promise you. Enjoy your lemonade. And even if you're mixing lemonade with soju, not too much. Not too much. Just enough to, you shut your mouth. You're disgusting. Bacon on lasagna. You don't put bacon on lasagna. Ugh. Pepperoni. Italian bacon. You put pepperoni on the Maron. Anyway, we'll go with this one. Moving on. Thursday, August 21st. It's National Sweet Tea Day. Now, when I think of sweet tea, I think of Keith because he is the sweetest tea around. I only said that because he just recently started watching these and I thought I'd name drop him. Sweet tea. No. When you think of sweet tea, is there anyone in particular that you think of? There is one for me. I think of Uncle Si. Uncle Si of the great Duck Dynasty empire there. That man drinks his tea, okay? He doesn't play. He loves him some sweet tea. I enjoy sweet tea, but I enjoy it in very slight moderation. The producer, she has gotten hooked on tea for some reason. This is a recent thing. Like within the last year, she has started consuming copious amounts of sweet tea. And I don't get it. All right. First of all, if you don't know, recycling is total Barbra Streisand. It's complete BS. There are three facets to recycling. There's reuse, reduce, and recycle. Now, you should reuse your plastics. You should reduce the amount of plastics that you use. But once you put it in the recycling bin, it just goes into the garbage. That's really what it is. They're not really recycling it. If they were recycling it, giant plastic islands wouldn't be floating through the Pacific, and India wouldn't be covered in plastics. But you can reduce and you can reuse. So when it comes to buying like a bin of sweet tea, like 36 bottles at my favorite wholesale discount store, BJ's. I love BJ's. If you go to BJ's and you buy a giant thing of brisk, sweet, green tea, whatever, then you got all of those bottles, and you're not reducing, and you're not reusing, and you're not recycling. You are what they call the problem. So go and get you a bin of the powder and put the powder in your glasses and cups and things, recycle, use those things. I forgot what day it was. Thursday, August the 21st. National Sweet Tea Day. Quick post note. Lemon. I don't care how much sugar you put in sweet tea. I don't care if you brew it outside or you brew it in a pitcher. I don't care. But it's got to have just lemon or peach. Man, there is a sweet tea that they make in Italy. You could find it in the States, but believe it or not, the Italians perfected sweet tea. And they do it in 3 flavors: tea flavor, lemon flavor, and peach flavor. And it is phenomenal. Get yourself some of that on Thursday, August 21st, National Sweet Tea Day. What's going on? I see a lot of things bouncing around over here. We got a couple of viewers over there. Keep it up. All right. Yes. All right. Haha. Speaking of peaches, millions of peaches for free. Friday, August 22nd, is National Eat a Peach Day. Millions of peaches for me. Who sang that? Who sang the Peaches song? Do you recall? I don't even know if I wanted to do that one. I do like a good peach. But if you gave me the choice between like a peach and an apricot, I think I like the apricot more. Because the apricot is like a peach that's been shaved. And I like them shaved. I like all the hair not there. You know, so you can just munch. You can just munch on the apricot. Apricot's the thing I'm thinking of, right? What is the peach that doesn't have the hair? Is it an apricot or nectarine? I don't know. I don't like peaches. I don't know why I'm promoting peaches on Friday, August 27th, National Eat a Peach Day. Robert suggests eating a peach in a cobbler. And that, my friend, is the correct answer. Anything that doesn't involve the hairy skin that you can't nom, 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 nom on. Finally, and I have told you before, Big Waffle and Big Pancake are in this thing together. Sunday, August 24th, is National Waffle Day. In the past, I have taken listeners out on Pancake Day and on Waffle Day, thinking that they only came up once a year. But when I started to get on a first name basis with the waitress, I realized maybe I'm coming here more than once a year. And it wasn't just Big Pancake; it was also Big Waffle. So if I would stay on that schedule, I would be taking the listeners to breakfast at a minimum of 4 times a year. And as much as I love all of you, I honestly don't want to see any of you 4 times a year. Okay, maybe some of you. I may have the feels for some of you because you're awesome in your own way. Do yourself a favor, because I think we had this argument like last week. Well, waffles and pancakes are the same thing. They just look different. It's like tiny waffles, big waffles, crepes, and pancakes. They're all the same. They're just the same ingredients cooked differently. So enjoy yourself on Sunday, August the 24th. National August Day. Waffle Day. National. I'll cut that out. National Waffle Day. And remember, anytime you think about a waffle, remember twat, because those two also go together. For your national days of the week, for your community events, for your comedy events, here's what I'm going to tell you. The 22nd, let's double check that. Friday, Sunday, yes, Friday, August 22nd, 8:30 at the one and only Harrisburg Comedy Zone. We have 6 amazing people that will be there for your entertainment value. This show will be hosted by the one, the only, Mr. Andrew Glessner. The comics performing in no particular order except the order that I can remember are Ali Asif, Karen Kay, Ashley Pontius, Andrew Brooks, somebody else with great hair, Lennon Free, Dylan Gaffney. Those are the people that are performing on the 22nd. It's $10 at the door. If it doesn't sell out, you can get free tickets by doing the old checking your 6, both sides, leaning in and saying, T-Bone sent me. If I can't give you free tickets, I will give the first person to do this silly act a $100 gift card for Boomerangs. Now that can easily feed 4 people. That's dinner for 4 at Boomerangs for the first person to lean in and say, T-Bone sent me. If there's only 2 of you, that's $50 a piece. It's a $100 gift card. If there's only 1 of you, you can eat and drink all night, baby. Again, that's the 22nd of August. That's next Friday. That's our friends Ali Asif, Karen Kay, Ashley Pontius, Andrew Brooks, Lennon Free, and Dylan Gaffney. They'll be doing their comedy thing, and they'll be led by your host, Mr. Andrew Glessner. Come on out. Show starts at 8:30. You can get in for free, or you can pay the $10. The $10 goes toward the comedians, and it doesn't hurt. Again, first person to say my name, First person to say my name can get a $100 gift certificate for Boomerangs. How about that, yo? Oh, they're finally paying me for all of this free, emphasis on free, promotion I've been giving them throughout the years. Now, let's get started. Butter sits right inside the waffle pancake, and butter lines off. You love waffles. Okay, all right. Robert's got a lot of opinions on waffles versus pancakes. What are your thoughts on crepes, my friend? You like the crepes, which are just pancakes that are super thin? Usually got a little Nutella inside them. Oh, I love some Nutella. Let's get this going with This Week in History, trivia style. 7 questions that we serve up multiple choice answers. Okay? If you know the answer, be sure to ring in early. It's very funny. I don't have the Tainies playing along today because I need a co-host for this afternoon show, and I tried to get Mrs. Taney to partake. And not only did she not partake, now they're not playing along with the show. I think she's mad at me. Don't be mad, Jessica. Jessica. All right, here we go. This Week in History, trivia style. Question number 1. It's 1961, and construction began on the infamous structure dividing East and West Berlin. What was it? What was the infamous structure whose construction began in 1961 that separated East and West Berlin? I am not a photographer, but I do take pictures. And my wife is amazing and gorgeous, and I love her. And we were there. And I took one of the best pictures I ever took of her at this location. And it's in black and white, and it's hot and artistic. Ah, I love it. Robert pops in with the Berlin Wall. I'm looking over at the talk of text to see if anybody over there's got any responses. Here are your multiple choice answers. A, the Great Wall of Berlin, the Berlin Wall, the Iron Curtain, or the Brandenburg Gate. If you know anything about history, you know Hitler himself walked through the Brandenburg Gate, so that was a lot earlier than 1961. Okay? Robert pops in with the Berlin Wall. It looks like he's the only one we got playing along with us live today. So for those of you in the future, you have a second to think about your answer. But I agree with Robert that in 1961, the infamous structure built to separate East and West Berlin was the Berlin Wall. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall, is correct as stated in the comments. Question number 2, U.S. embassies in Kenya and Tanzania were bombed. This is 1998. What terrorist group was responsible for bombing the U.S. embassies in Kenya and Tanzania? Here are your multiple choice options. Was it Al-Qaeda? Was it the Taliban? Was it Hezbollah? Or was it Boko Haram? It's kind of a trick question. I believe this is kind of a trick question because I believe the organization that did this is affiliated with another organization that's on the list. So because there's only one playing today, or one playing right now live, I will wait for his answer. Was it Al-Qaeda? Was it the Taliban? Was it Hezbollah? Or was it Boko Haram? Who, in 1998, bombed the embassies in Kenya and Tanzania? And Robert finally pops in with the Taliban, only because he likes Toby Keith. I am going to not go along with Robert on this one. I believe it was Boko Haram that is associated with Al Qaeda. So kind of both of them are correct, but I think Boko Haram is the most correct answer. We'll find out soon. When I find out the answers, you will find out the answers. I don't know until we get there. Question number 3. NASA launched this spacecraft that carried the golden record into space. Name it. What spacecraft has the golden record on it? Was it Voyager 1, Apollo 11, Pioneer 10, or Challenger? So the golden record. First of all, if you're going to send something into hyperspace, you're going to send something interstellar, you're going to send something way TF out there, I don't think you should put the correct specifications on the album. You shouldn't show us how tall we are and what we look like and what our spouses look like or other part of our speech. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't, like, as a warning to future invaders, you should make us the biggest, the baddest, the ugliest monsters you can imagine. Instead, we look like number 3 on the lunch menu, which comes with falafel and beans and rice and meat assortment. Robert's going to go with Pioneer 10. I differ from Robert again. I'm going to go with Voyager 1. I believe, and it was a very popular scientist having sex with his associate, and they came up with this idea of the golden record. And it's the likenesses on this mission, the golden record, are of them naked. Of course, he embellished there. Of course, he did. 1896. Gold was discovered in this Canadian region, sparking a famous gold rush. Where was it? 1896, big old gold rush happened in Canada. Where was it? Was it in the Yukon? Or Alberta? Or Saskatchewan? Or BC? British Columbia. Where was the big gold rush of 1896? I have an answer, but I am waiting before I give my answer for your answer, Rabbit. I just see Pioneer 10, so he hasn't quite answered yet. Again, there's 4 locations: Yukon, Alberta, Saskatchewan, or British Columbia. Where was the famous 1896 gold rush? He finally pops in with Yukon, to which I concur. I also believe it was Yukon. And in 1945, question number 5, Japan announced its surrender in World War II. What is this day known as? It is not the Emancipation Proclamation. Let's go ahead and get that clear. Was it Armistice Day, D-Day, VJ Day? I see you, Mr. Roca, coming back again. You were here earlier, you left and came back. Or Liberation Day? Which one was it? Again, this is 1945. Japan surrenders. And what is that day colloquially known as? Is it Armistice Day, D-Day, VJ Day, or Liberation Day? I like, personally, I just like the sound of VJ Day. For those of you who are only listening and not watching, I am raising my eyebrows in a way that lets you know VJ means something completely different. Robert pops in with VJ Day, Victory over Japan Day, and I concur. Question number 6. 1992, yeah, I know, the Dream Team won Olympic gold in basketball. Where were the Summer Olympics held in 1992? Hey, Mr. Taney finally popped in. I hope the rest of the family's with you. And yes, I was talking smack about you not being here earlier. You will have to get all of your information by watching this later. 1992, the Dream Team won Olympic gold in basketball. Where were the games held? Were the 1992 Olympics held in Barcelona, Atlanta, Los Angeles, or Sydney? Mr. Taney pops in quickly with Atlanta, or as they say there, Hotlanta. I do not believe that is correct. I believe the Atlanta Olympics were in 1996. Now, at this point, he's going to realize I'm right and try to change his answer, to which he does not get credit. But since he's keeping his own score, maybe he'll give himself credit. Robert pops in with Barcelona, and I agree with Robert that it was Barcelona. Been there, an amazing city, one of my favorite cities in Europe. I love Barcelona. Finally, question number 7. It's 1969, and this legendary music festival ended on August 17th. What was it called? What legendary music festival ended in 1969 on August 17th? August, September, October, November, December, January, February. That only gets you to 7 months. I clearly wasn't born at the end of Woodstock. Taney pops in with Woodstock. I accidentally gave away the answer when I was making my joke. Was it? Yeah, I was conceived in June of '69. Way to go, Ma. Monterey Pop are your options. Monterey Pop. Looks like everybody's saying Woodstock, and I gave away the answer. It's Woodstock. We all know it's Woodstock, man. I am telling ChatGPT to give me the answers. Except I spelled it in a bad Korean accent. Answers, please. Here are this week's answers. Taney family, since you joined in late, maybe you want to put on your headphones so you don't hear the answers to the other questions. It's looking good. It's looking good. I'm going to tell you this. Question number 1, Berlin Wall. Question number 2, fudgesicles. They gave credit to Al Qaeda, but again, I'm pretty sure Boko Haram worked for Al Qaeda. It's like they had an affiliate. Like, I'm pretty sure it was them. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. This is bullshit. That's what this is. Come on. So they say Al Qaeda. Question number 3, was Voyager 1? Got that. Question number 4, was the Yukon? Question number 5, was VJ Day? Question number 6, was Barcelona? And question number 7, Woodstock. I believe I got them all correct, and I believe that ChatGPT can be wrong. So let's ask ChatGPT for, let's go to the judges on this. Is Boko Haram an Al Qaeda affiliate? If ChatGPT says yes, okay, then I get the question right. Nope, Boko Haram is not an Al Qaeda affiliate. Ah, curses. Oh, Boko Haram has an ISIS connection. Would you like to add a wrong answer explainer blurb for each question? That way, if your listeners guess wrong, you have a fun fact to get ready with. No, I don't. Don't be a smartass. All right, so I got 6 for 7 this week, but I still did better than Robert. They are part of the capitulate. Jess is not comfortable to fill in. She would be comfortable. She would be amazing. I would make her comfortable. But that's okay. Never make anybody do anything they don't want to do. If I have to do it by myself, I will do it by myself. So, yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's this week. That's the supplemental. We do it every Sunday morning at 10:30. We have a good time with it. Many of you watch it live. Some of you watch it at your own leisure. I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you could be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. And as Chick Brew would remind you, don't forget, you are loved. Until next time, LUNSB.